Chesapeake Sheriff Dave Rosado says he is not giving up after losing the Republican primary by more than double digits. Instead, he's launching a write-in campaign for the general election. Emily Harrison has been following this since the beginning. And Emily, during our primary coverage, Sheriff Rosado told you he doesn't feel like this is the end.
He did not then, and obviously he doesn't think that now, as he released a statement saying, quote, "This isn't over because the people haven't had their say." Now he's calling on Chesapeake Democrats and independents to get involved, calling primary night an unfair process.
I will be your next sheriff.
Challenger Wallace Chadwick defeated incumbent Sheriff Dave Rosado in the Republican primary by 17 points. But Sheriff Rosado says the fight isn't over yet.
I didn't come this far to not continue.
Sheriff Rosado sent out this statement days after losing the Republican nomination, saying, quote, "I'm not going to pretend what happened in Chesapeake was fair." Rosado pointed to the thousands of people registered as Democrats who did not get to vote for Chesapeake Sheriff because there was no Democrat nomination, and only 12,000 people voted on the Republican ticket. Dr. Leslie Coggle with Virginia Wesleyan University says Rosado could tap into that voting base, but it could be difficult as the sheriff says he still adheres to Republican values.
It's going to be really hard for a Republican to stand in front of Democratic voters and without kind of disavowing some of the kind of central tenets of his party.
Meanwhile, on primary night, Republican nominee Wallace Chadwick celebrated his victory. Chadwick denounced Rosado's new statements on a social media post, saying he won fair and square and, quote, "This desperate last-ditch effort to cling to his title will fail." He says he ran his campaign on the promise of overhauling the culture at the Chesapeake Sheriff's Office.
Those are the things that are going to help me build a good culture over there and make citizens safer in this city by running that office.
Sheriff Rosado says, quote, he will share more about what happened behind the scenes and exposing what others won't say. Chadwick says he remains focused on restoring integrity with Chesapeake Sheriff's Office. I'm Emily Harrison, 13 News Now.